What's going on YouTube? It's your boy Exodia-Man, and I got
Shaquan.
And you just came from what was it, Hartford Regionals, correct?
Yep.
And you got your invite.
Yes, sir.
And what deck you were playing?
I was playing Branded Brave Despia.
And how was it yesterday?
Pretty insane.
How many players though was this?
351.
351 players. Wow. And how you feel about the deck?
Deck is like the perfect mid-range deck for the format. It combats all the problems. You can run a lot of hand traps, so you know everyone loves hand traps. So.
Yeah, bet. All right, so let's get the deck profile, buddy.
So this is standard, just 2 Aluber.
Okay.
Best card in the deck, searches you any branded spell or trap. Then we have just the rest of the Despias. We do 1 ad-lib, 2 Despian tragedies. This is what you want to send for the most part off your branded fusion, so it gets you your searches. This is what you want to use for branded in red, so you can revive your fusions. And all this is standard. 2 Fallen of Albaz. Previous builds were playing 1. 2 is definitely correct, because if you get stopped, you can always just activate another branded fusion. Play 3 branded in red. This card's insane. It's pretty much Reshadal fusion.
I hate that card.
You target 1 engrave and fusion summon. So this is how you get into your Chimera, and then if you get stopped, you can make Queritus in a pinch. So it's really good.
Okay.
Next we have branded fusion. There's nothing to say about this card.
Yes.
You know what it does, you know.
If you don't, then I don't know, man.
Yeah. Branded opening.
Okay.
Play 3 of this. You really only want to see this turn 1, so you can special out your Aluber. Its graveyard effect comes up in the mirror match a lot, because you blow up your opponent's Mirror Jade, and when they try to blow up your field, you just banish this. So it's really good. Super Poly. I made 2 of this. You'll see later why. 2 is good. It helps in the mirror. If you're playing any deck that uses XYZ, Synchro, or Fusions, just take it, make your own Mirror Jade.
Exactly.
Forbidden Droplet, just 2.
2? Alright.
I mean, it's Forbidden Droplet.
Really nice card.
We are also playing the Rights package, so...
Adventure. It's on an adventure here. Some brave actions, ladies and gentlemen.
Pretty standard. 3 Enchantress, 3 Right, 1 Griffin, 1 Fateful, 1 Draco. So.
Okay. Standard there for you.
Very standard. Most of the deck is pretty standard. We are playing the Dogmatica package in this as well.
Okay.
The reason for this is just, if you get stopped and you can't get Albion engraved normally with Mirror Jade, this just sends him and then it generates you free advantage. Like this, I've OTK'd people so many times just by activating Nadir and just getting a free 5k on board. And also, Nadir is just a broken card. 2 Prod of Prosperity. Just 2 because you don't want to resolve this twice, because if you do, you're probably just going to lose. And every card in your deck is just insane, so you just want to see one starter. Foolish Burial, just the best card in the deck, just gets you to any engine, either Brave or Despia, so mandatory.
You would send like Tragedy, right? That's what you would send?
You'd send Tragedy,
yeah.
And then search this, or you can search the ad-lib if you already have it.
Foolish Burial is just broken.
Free. 1 Fairy Tale Snow.
I love this card. But it's so good in this deck though, honestly.
Insane. Like, just dump it off. You can dump it off Foolish, you can dump it off Branded Fusion. Just insane card.
Insane card.
Helps protect your fusions too, so perfect. For the hand traps, we have 3 Ash Blossom and Joyous Spring. She's Ash Blossom.
Ash is Ash, bro.
Have 1 Effect Veiler. 2 Impermanence. This is mostly just for crossout.
Okay.
But like if you draw them, they come up. They're good. 1 Called By, just because it's called by. And to go with the called bys, we have 3 crossout designators.
Okay. Backup.
Overperformed this weekend. Just being able to cross out your opponent's right or their branded fusion, it's insane.
And
then 2 Ghost Ball. She
is amazing right now.
in the mirror match against Cyber's Outlet, you hit their dot scraper, they just kind of pass. Even against the branded pile deck.
Yeah. Base, yes.
You hit their Despia 1, you hit their Basil Rose Shoot. They're probably going to pass their turn. On to the extra deck. 2 Guardian Chimera. This card is Pot of Greed and Regeki Break, so sure, fair and balanced. Pops 1, draws 2, or pops 2, draw 1. We got Preto Plant, Drago Stapelia. This is standard. Against Flunder, it's insane. Yeah, in the late game, this is insane too, especially in the mirror. Albion, this is your best send off of Mirror Jade. I run 2 of these. It's also really good to summon this card just to be able to bring it back with Ad Libitum so that you can just put it in grave again and get the effect of search in the end phase. Mirror Jade, the heart and soul of the deck. He is
annoying.
Just, like
blows up boards.
Sticky boss monster. You can bring him back. 2 banishes in a turn. Like very fair and balanced card. We run 1 Masquerade. I'm not playing the Frightfur build, so there's no need to play 2 because you can't really make 2 like organically. You kind of have to force it. Late game, this is really good because you just burn your opponent for the rest of their life points. Playing for the rest of the Albaz Dragons, we're just playing the standard 2 Lubellion, 1 Sprint, 1 Titaniclad. Titaniclad comes up a lot in late game, just being able to make a 4,000 attack beat stick that's unaffected. Sprint comes up too. If you get Contact Seed, you can make this, and you can
make it moves and it pops. Huh?
You can move it to someone and just blow up their.
That happened to me in my Grand Module one time. He popped my Grand Module and I was so mad. I was like, "You play that?"
Of course. Lubellion, self-explanatory, great way to recycle resources. This deck is really resource focused, so you have to make sure you're managing everything properly. If you have 2 of these banished or engraved, you did something wrong. For the last few, the one of is Despia and Queritus. This card is insane at 1. It floats into a Despia or Fallen of Albaz. There have been times where people have blown up my whole field with this on it, and I've just summoned Albaz, made Mirror Jade, and they're just like, oh, well, now I lose.
Yeah.
And to round it out, we're playing the 2 links. I feel like these are mandatory when you're playing the Brave package. You use this and any other monster, make Verte, get your branded fusion plays, and I think, yeah, we can do this.
And sideboard?
Sideboard, we have 2 Lancia. I'm not a fan of Flunderies and branded Tri-Brigades.
Nobody is.
Just a god card against them. We have 2 Twin Twister, 1 Harpy Feather Duster, and 2 Cosmic Cyclone. I mean,
no red reboots?
No red reboot. I mean, if you got it, you got it, right?
Yeah.
Flunderies, Eldritch, all those, no back row, no thanks. We have 2 Droll and Lockbird. Again, for Flunderies, invoked, all those fun matchups. We have 2 DD Crow. So this card is insane in the mirror match. It's insane against Prank Kids because you just hit their Pandemonium out of grave and they can't play their deck.
I guess that was you that did it to Jose today, right? Yeah. Okay.
And the last, just D-Barrier. This card is just a blowout. It says you can't play your deck.
Yep.
Also, it's good for Crossout Designator.
Okay, that's cool. So that's all, right?
Yes, that's
all right. Oh, I'm sorry about that. But so you got your invite, and you also came second place in the locals and most excellent, correct?
Yes.
All right. Any shout outs you want to do though?
Shout out to my boy Matt Clappis. He's the one that helped me design this deck. We've been like slaving over this for weeks. Shout out to my team, Break Your Board. You know they
break the boards, baby.
You know, they break
Jericho. Break the walls down. I'm stopping joking. But thanks, man. Thank you for having me here with you, bro.
Thank you.
Congratulations on that invite. Hope to see you in Nats, bro. Yeah. But all right. Deuces.